Right, I had no intention of making a video or posting on Facebook or Twitter or any of these things, but I couldn't live on with what had happened yesterday. 2nd of Feb 2016, Manchester Airport, when me and my wife were asked to leave our flight, packed flight at Manchester, going to Morocco. Yesterday morning, 8:25 a.m. Everything was fine. Parked our car at the airport, checked in, went through everything, got into the plane, sat down. She was sat on one side of the aisle, I was sat on the other side of the aisle, but we were in the same row. She was next to an elderly couple. I had another couple next to me. Said hello in that, as you do, be polite. But my wife was having a good chat with the lady sat next to her. They were sharing magazines and, for about 10-15 minutes having a right good talk. All of a sudden, the stewardess comes up to me and says, you need to leave. I was a bit shocked. I was like, what do you mean I need to leave? She goes, you need to get off the plane. I go, are you serious? She goes, yeah, the police are waiting for you outside and you need to go. I picked up my stuff. My wife stood up. Bless her, the lady next to her who she was talking to grabbed her arm and said, don't you dare leave. You don't have to leave. Which was really nice of her, to be honest with you. It was the only good thing that happened that day. But I said to my wife, look, this never happened to me before. I've been stopped loads of times, but this is, just something else. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's just go. Got off the plane. Police are waiting. I asked them. I said, look, I go, what's the problem? I go, why have you took me off my flight? They said, oh, we've been told to remove you from the plane. What do you mean told to remove me from the plane? I go, what for? What have I done? They said, look, just follow us. So I followed them. And they started talking to me about Section 7. To be honest with you, I had a go at them. Because only 3 weeks ago, I came back from Umrah. That's why no hair left. Me and my mum were stopped. Coming back from Saudi, they stopped us for a few hours. And I promised myself, and previous to that, I've been stopped nearly 20 times over the past 2 years. And I promised myself last time, I said, I am not going to allow the police to do this to me anymore. And if it ever happens again, I'm going to make a stand. And unlucky for them, this time, my wife was with me. She's upset. She, nearly 6 months pregnant. It was the first time we're going away together. It was terrible. So I turned around and said to him, I go, look, I'm not answering anything for you, mate. I go, I'm sorry. Then they were like saying, oh no, if you don't answer these questions under Section 7, we're going to have to arrest you and this, that, the other, and you don't want that. I go, listen, mate, that's exactly what I want. I go, I've had enough. I explained to him everything. Like I said, 20 times nearly over the past 2 years. Only 3 weeks ago at Heathrow, you stopped me, took my passports off me, questioned me, insulted my mum, insulted me. For what? Because of this. Because I've got a beard. It's supposed to be in fashion at the minute. Nearly everybody's got a beard. But I don't see white people getting stopped who've got a beard. But anyway, I said to him, I go, look, I'm not answering anything for you, mate. I go, you're going to have to arrest me. And then they started begging me. They said, look, please, just answer the question. I go, listen, no way. I go, I'm not allowing it to happen. I go, I promised myself I would not allow this to happen again. And unfortunately, this time, my wife's with me. You've took me off my plane. I go, I've got all the time in the world. I go, I've taken a week off work. I go, I've got all day, mate. I've got all week. I go, I'm not bothered. I go, what you've done to me, I go, you've just stripped me of everything that I've ever known or believed in. I was born in this country. As a kid, I was told that, I had a freedom of right, freedom of expression, freedom of this, freedom of that, freedom of everything. And over the past 2 years, 20 times you've stopped me. With my mum and now with my pregnant wife. Causing a trauma. For what? For nothing. just to ask me why I want to go to Morocco. My only thing is, I've got no problem being asked any question. I've got nothing to hide. Why couldn't you come to my house? I bought my ticket 2 weeks ago. Why couldn't you give me a call? Send me an email? Twitter me. Anything. But you let me go all through security, everything. I'm checked, I'm cleared, the full works. I've sat on my plane. Plane's about to fly and you remove me from it. No, I won't answer your questions. And I'd encourage everybody from now on not to answer their questions. They threaten me with arrest and all sorts and this, that, the other. And you know what? I begged them to arrest me. I said, please arrest me. So when I go to court, the guy in court, the judge, who I'm sure will be a sensible person, and if there's a jury, will be sensible people, unlike you racist police and bigots. And they will ask me, Mr. Ahmed, why didn't you cooperate? And I'll tell him, Your Honour, over 2 years I've been stopped 20 times. I've been very cooperative. I've answered the same questions repeatedly, only to be kept for hours and hours and then be told, thank you for your cooperation. Have a good day. But no more. Now you've gone too far. On my plane with my wife who's pregnant, you drag me off, insult us on a full plane. I'm an active charity man. I'm a businessman. I feed the homeless every week, week in, week out. You tell me what's more British than that? They don't look like me, the people I feed. They're all white, English, male and female. Every week I go out and feed them. I run youth clubs. I help kids out of drugs. Everybody in Derby knows me. Any project that's going on, regardless of them being Muslim, being Sikh, being English, being Jew, being anything, I will help and support if it's a good project and if it's for the community. But yet, you discriminate me because of being Muslim. I am a Muslim. But I'm British as well. And I'm a British Muslim. And it's about time you understood that. I'm no threat to anyone. The only person who's a threat is David Cameron and his bigotry. Hitler was oppressive and racist and a bad person to the Jews and to people in general. And today's Hitler is David Cameron. Today's Hitler is David Cameron. So I encourage all you brothers and sisters, and I'm sure lots of you have had this problem. Please stand up for your rights. Don't put up for this anymore. Let them line us up in court. What are they going to do? What for? I'll be honest with you, I'm very upset. But I'm not upset with the British people. I meet British people all day. English lads, good friends of mine. Watch footy together. We go out together. We have a laugh and a joke. They're customers of mine, friends of mine. I deal with all the time. I've never come across them as being racist or had any problems with the normal people of England. But I will say this, that David Cameron is a racist. He is not far from Hitler. And I feel sorry for all those people who fought in World War I and World War II, all those ex-service women and men that gave their lives to uphold freedom, liberty, democracy, and all the things that, David Cameron talks about but has no action or no backing to, no action to support that. They gave their lives to free, people and help the Jewish people. But now David Cameron wants to be like Hitler and oppress another minority, which are the Muslims. And I'll be honest with you, that's all it is. All the people in Derby know me. Sikh, Christian, Muslim, Hindu, atheist, gay, straight, You name them. There's not many people who don't know me in Derby. And not one of them feels I'm a threat to them. But always, applaud me for the work I do for the community and charity. But why can't you, the police and the government, see that instead of seeing this and thinking and labeling every single person with the same brush? So I'm sorry guys, I've gone on really long. I just wanted to say, look, I'm sure it's going to get worse and worse from now on, but we need to stand up. We can't take this no more. Enough is enough, and that needs to be our slogan. Enough is enough. Assalamu alaikum.